What's up, folks? Your buddy Fatalroadie. Tonight we're going to do the results for SummerSlam. Due to some problems with the network, and Twitter jokingly referring to this as Buffer Slam, I pretty much missed the kickoff show. So we're going to go right on to the main card, which even then, I still had problems with. Awesome work, WWE. Good going on updating the network.
Bruh.
Our first match of the night is Becky Lynch versus Natalya for the Raw Women's Championship. This is a submission match. This wasn't a bad match. It was just made worse with the fact that the network was screwed up. Becky Lynch wins with the disarm her, so she retains her title. We then have Dolph Ziggler versus Goldberg. Right at the start of the match, Dolph Ziggler tries to end it quick with 2 super kicks, but Goldberg comes back with a spear and a jackhammer and ends it quick. As Goldberg's walking up the ramp, Dolph Ziggler gets on the microphone and goads him back into the ring. Goldberg hits him with another spear, goes to leave. Dolph Ziggler once again gets back onto the microphone, goading Goldberg back. Once again comes back out, hits him a spear, and walks away. I guess all these extra spears were to pad out the idea of the fact that it was going to be a quick match to begin with. We then have Ricochet versus AJ Styles, who's flanked with the club. This is for the United States title. This was a good match. There's a surprising bit of offense from both AJ and Ricochet. Styles catches Ricochet flying from the top rope, hits the Styles Clash to retain his title. We then have Ember Moon versus Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. This is an okay match. It really wasn't much to it, just like the build for it. Bayley retains after a Bayley to belly from the top rope. Like I said, wasn't much to it. This match had absolutely no build to it. We then have Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens. If Kevin Owens loses, he quits the WWE. Right at the beginning of the match, Shane McMahon introduces his special guest enforcer, Elias. What? This is basically just a BS match. Elias keeps getting involved. Kevin Owens attacks Elias, putting him out of the picture. Almost gets himself disqualified by hitting Shane McMahon with a chair, but the referee talks him out of it. As the referee's throwing the chair away, Kevin Owens takes Shane McMahon to Dick Kick City, hits him with a stunner, and gives him a pin. Now, if only Shane McMahon had the same stipulation. We then have Charlotte Flair versus Trish Stratus. This is an match. There was a good bit of offense between both of them, but Charlotte Flair wins with the figure 8. After the match, Trish Stratus stands tall in front of her hometown crowd as they thank her for all the work she's done. We then have Kofi Kingston versus Randy Orton for the WWE title. This is a pretty good match. Randy Orton has most of the offense in the beginning part. Kofi Kingston tries to rally. Orton hits the RKO as Kofi Kingston's jumping off the top rope. Tries to pin, but Kofi Kingston rolls out. Orton draws the ire of Kingston as he brings the fight right in front of his kids. Orton and Kingston start fighting outside the ring, causing the referee to count both of them out, and the crowd chanting, "This is bullshit." Kingston takes it to Orton, wailing away with him with the kendo stick, and then stands tall with the belt up on the turnbuckle. We then have Finn Balor versus the in-ring debut of the Fiend. He comes walking out with a lantern that's shaped like Bray Wyatt's head. The Fiend has most of the offense through this match. Finn Balor tries to fight back. He misses the coup de grace, and the Fiend catches him with a mandible claw, putting him down and getting the pin. First match for the Fiend looks really good. Let's hope WWE or Vince McMahon doesn't screw this one up. We then go to our main event, Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal title. Rollins shows a surprise bit of offense to Lesnar, but quickly ends up paying for it. Lesnar takes it to Rollins for a good portion of this match, but Seth Rollins doesn't let up, hitting a frog splash, getting the stomp in, pinning Lesnar, and is now the new Universal Champion again. An emotional Seth Rollins celebrates with the title up on the turnbuckle, followed onto the commentary table as we end tonight's SummerSlam. This pay-per-view wasn't bad. The matches were decent. It was just screwed up by the network because the feed kept either buffering, speeding up real fast, then going back a couple of seconds, then going forward a couple of seconds. The network was totally screwed up. So hopefully by next pay-per-view they got that shit squared away, because a whole bunch of people on Twitter, including myself, were not happy with this. So we're going to have to see what happens on Raw and SmackDown to find out the fallout. But that'll do it for the results for SummerSlam. Leave a comment down below what you thought of the pay-per-view, what you thought about this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to share and subscribe. I've been Fatalroadie. You've been awesome. Thank you very much for watching. And remember, if it's too loud, you're too old. See ya.